He's Bill. I'm Jeannie. We're two do-it-yourselfers who met on a sailboat in 1988. 3 houses and 4 boats later, we're refitting our 1998 Seahorse Oceaneer 55-foot steel trawler, Blue Sky. Welcome to our journey.
We are back up here at the boat. Got some more stuff for the boat. So open it up here. Really exciting, let me tell you. We have some wire for lighting. That's 5-strand wire. And then I got some itty bitty loom for places where I need itty bitty loom, 1/4-inch loom. 100 feet of it, 25 feet was $10, 50 feet was $13, and 100 feet was $15. Okay, I'll spend $2 more. And then some of our lights won't be colored. I got some 18 gauge 2-strand wire.
All right, what we hope to get done tonight is put in a ceiling panel, at least the one weird one.
I'm gonna go snap these 2 guys in.
Okay, looks good.
Okay. The easy way to put a light in.
Until it isn't.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Cool. Okay.
Very nice.
Our angle is horribly off.
Good morning. So
Nothing
we got
good
a
about
little, yeah, Bill's having issues with Microsoft this morning and OneDrive. So needless to say, he's not happy. So we got a late start to the boat this morning. We're cleaning up our gigantic mess, and then we're going to start working on trim for the ceiling and underneath the chase there, and underneath there. That is the plan for today, and we brought a lot of teak pieces from home. Let me show you that. We saved all the teak from the original interior. It's funny, we tried to sell it and couldn't sell it, and thank goodness, because now we're using a lot of it. Let's get to work. Later.
Later.
This is a happy moment for me. Bill is organizing his toolboxes. At some point, this entire table was cleaned off. This is organization at its height.
Good morning. How's everyone doing? We're up at the boat. We're going to work on the office some more. But before we did that, we actually put more water in the tanks. We put 300 gallons of water into our water tanks, and now we're doing final balancing. The way the fuel's in the boat and the way we have weight on the boat right now, there's about a 10% difference between the 2 tanks. The port tank needs to be about 10% higher than the starboard tank for us to be level. Eventually, we'll do some ballast moving and stuff like that to eventually level those out. So the pump you hear is the water pump transferring water from the starboard tank over to the port tank right now to finalize our stability so we're level in the water. Of course, we got a really big swell today, so us and all the other boats are just rocking all over the place. Loads of fun. Later. The first thing we're going to do is between this trim where there's teak that goes up against the ceiling panels or against the felt, and then we're going to be doing white trim where there's felt that goes up against the ceiling panels. Okay, so there's the track. Here comes the hook and loop. And we're going to carefully place it into our track. Okay, and we will take this piece Stick it right there for the moment. And we'll do the other side. Ah! Okay, now we go try to hang it.
Let's move on to the next piece.
Hey, look at that. Almost there.
Captain Perfection.
Okay, so we got a lot of the trim stained and ready to go in, so we're going to start installing some of it. I guess we'll start with the removable pieces. The other pieces, that looks pretty good. Jeannie made up this piece yesterday, which goes right there, which is good, but then we realized, oh, we still need to fill in this top piece, and this piece has to come out so that you can get this piece here out. So this morning put together this little piece of white, which we're going to put teak veneer on, and these two will get hooked together like that, and then this whole assembly drops in to there, and then this piece will be attached to it. And we're still thinking about how we're going to get that to stay up there, but probably either magnets or Velcro or something. We'll now cover this guy with some veneer and stain it. Finished carpentry is oh so much fun.
And it's quick.
Oh yeah, it's the fastest thing you can possibly do. Hacking up Milwaukee two cases. I would never do something like that. But Jeannie, on the other hand, you just crazy hacker.
Jeannie walking.
Section there. Magic teak. Okay, so we got this little piece all assembled and Jeannie stained it. I was thinking we're going to need magnets or Velcro or something really fancy in there to get it to stay up in its hole, but actually I came in here to try to put it in. It's like, well, it won't go in. Uh-oh. But then I figured out I could come in and I can slide it in above, and then if I just rotate it, pop, and now it's in there nice and secure. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
No special fasteners
You think
required.
we planned it?
I know. Well, obviously I did. I spent hours engineering that method of holding it.
Cleaned up in here a little bit. So we're going to work on shelves and on
the
door.
door either this afternoon or tomorrow since I'm off. Yay!
And
Later.
it's your birthday.
Oh yeah, it's my birthday too. Woohoo!
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. My cake's ready though, so I'm gonna go have cake for lunch. Later.
Here comes the storm.
Yeah. and the weather behind it is chilly. Gonna go from 80 degrees right now back into the high 30s.
Well, the first thing we're going to do is start working on Bill's office door. We're going to make the door taller by adding some teak to the top, and this teak is from the original interior of the boat. Bill's cutting it down to size.
Hopefully that glue will work.
And you filled the dowel holes that you drilled
Yep.
with glue.
Well, I didn't fill them. I put glue in them. And
Okay, so there is the bottom of our new door. So now it's a
Door.
74-inch door.
Once it dries, we can cut it down to get it to its final size. We'll get them both even, and then we'll sand it down, and then we'll glue it to the bottom of that guy. Cut out a piece of 1/4-inch material and contact cement it onto the bottom.
So that it's the thickness of
Right.
this door.
Later. Good morning. Well, it's back to being chilly here in Florida again. We're like 50 degrees. I know. Everybody's laughing at us thinking we're cold. Anyway, got this piece. We're going to take it out. I'm going to do a little sanding on it just to get the glue off of it here. It's not perfectly flat. There was still a little bit of angle here in these pieces, but it's certainly close enough for what we're doing. If you get down on the floor and you look at it really, really close, once it's all up in an assembly, maybe.
What? Is this Captain Perfection speaking?
Okay, well, let me do some sanding. Later.
Now it's drilling the dowel holes for the other side.
Yeah, the extension. One more hole.
What kind of clamps are these?
Pony clamps, cabinet clamps. You know, I always knew them as pony clamps. That was the manufacturer of them.
Somewhere there's a tall door under here. It's like a torture device.
Yeah. There is the door with its extension added on. Staying flat a moment ago. Yeah. Once we build the frame, the door would pivot like that.
Okay.
Later.